Before Rolls-Royce became a global symbol of status, power, and absolute luxury, it was just two men. One an obsessed engineer, the other a visionary salesman. This is the untold story of how Charles Rolls and Henry Royce built one of the most iconic car brands in history, through innovation, tragedy, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. Henry Royce was born in 1863 in the heart of Victorian England to a family that struggled to make ends meet. The world he entered was one of soot-stained streets, clattering horse-drawn carts, and the relentless hum of the Industrial Revolution. His parents, though loving, could offer little more than the basics, and young Henry quickly learned that life would demand much from him. The family's modest home was filled with the sounds of hard work and hope, but also the ever-present anxiety of poverty. By the age of 9, Henry was already working odd jobs, delivering newspapers, running errands, and even laboring in workshops to help put food on the table. Childhood for him was not a time of play, but of responsibility. He would rise before dawn, his small hands already calloused from work, and return home late, exhausted but determined. These early years shaped his character, instilling in him a relentless drive and a deep understanding of the value of hard work. Formal education was a luxury his family simply couldn't afford. While other children sat in classrooms, Henry often gazed through the windows, yearning to learn. But instead of textbooks, his teachers were the machines he encountered and the problems he solved with his own ingenuity. Every challenge became a lesson, every failure a stepping stone. What Henry lacked in schooling, he made up for with grit, determination, and a mind naturally attuned to engineering. He was endlessly curious, taking apart anything he could get his hands on just to see how it worked. His fascination with mechanics grew into a passion, and soon he was building and repairing machines with a skill that belied his age. The workshop became his classroom, and every bolt and gear was a lesson in perseverance. In stark contrast, Charles Rolls was born into privilege. The Rolls family estate was a world away from the cramped quarters of the Royces. Charles grew up surrounded by comfort, opportunity, and the best education money could buy. His childhood was filled with adventure and learning, and he was encouraged to pursue his interests no matter how daring. Charles attended Cambridge University, where he excelled academically and developed a deep love for speed, machines, and the thrill of innovation. He became a pioneer in both motoring and aviation, racing cars and flying some of the earliest airplanes. For Charles, technology was not just a tool, but a passion, a way to push the boundaries of what was possible. Despite their vastly different backgrounds, Henry Royce and Charles Rolls shared a singular obsession: the future of transportation. One was a self-taught engineer, the other a visionary salesman and adventurer. Their worlds could not have been further apart, yet fate would bring them together, setting the stage for a partnership that would change the course of automotive history forever. In the year 1904, in a modest workshop tucked away in Manchester, a determined engineer named Henry Royce was hard at work. Royce, known for his relentless pursuit of perfection, had a vision: to build a motor car that would set new standards for quality and reliability. After months of painstaking effort, he finally completed his very first automobile, a machine that would soon change the course of motoring history. Unlike anything else available at the time, Royce's car was a marvel of engineering. It ran with an almost magical smoothness, its engine purring quietly while others rattled and shook. The ride was so silent and refined that it seemed to glide over the rough British roads, and its reliability was unmatched. Word of this extraordinary vehicle quickly spread among motoring enthusiasts and the upper echelons of British society, sparking curiosity and admiration. Among those who heard the rumors was Charles Rolls, a pioneering motorist and ambitious car dealer with a passion for innovation. Intrigued by tales of Royce's remarkable creation, Rolls arranged to see the car for himself. He traveled to Manchester, eager to witness firsthand what made this new automobile so special. The moment Charles Rolls took the wheel for a test drive, he was utterly astonished. The car's effortless acceleration, whisper quiet operation, and impeccable craftsmanship left him speechless. For Rolls, who had driven many cars of the era, nothing compared to the experience of Royce's creation. He knew instantly that he had discovered something truly extraordinary. Without hesitation, Rolls proposed a partnership. That very day, in a handshake that would become legendary, the two men struck a deal. Charles Rolls would sell every car that Henry Royce could build. It was a meeting of minds. Rolls, the visionary salesman and adventurer, and Royce, the meticulous engineer and craftsman. Together, they set out to redefine what a motor car could be. And so, with that simple handshake, the legendary Rolls-Royce partnership was born. Their shared commitment to excellence would soon make their name synonymous with luxury, innovation, and the very highest standards in automotive history, a legacy that endures to this day. By 1906, the company had released the Silver Ghost, a car so quiet, it was called the best car in the world. While Royce engineered perfection under the hood, Rolls turned the brand into an experience. They weren't just selling vehicles, they were creating prestige, an identity, something the world's wealthiest couldn't resist. But tragedy wasn't far behind. In 1910, Charles Rolls died in an airplane crash while pursuing his passion for flight. He was only 32 years old. Royce, though heartbroken, pressed on. He expanded their vision, moving into aircraft engines, especially during World War I, when Rolls-Royce engines powered the British military. Even after Henry Royce's passing in 1933, the Rolls-Royce legacy did not fade away. Instead, it grew stronger, becoming a beacon of innovation and quality that would shape the world of engineering for decades to come. The company's commitment to perfection, instilled by Royce himself, continued to guide every decision, every design, and every vehicle that bore the iconic R badge. The spirit of excellence that Royce championed became the very foundation of the brand's identity, inspiring generations of engineers, designers, and craftsmen to reach ever higher. Over the years, Rolls-Royce became much more than just a luxury car manufacturer. The brand's reputation for precision and reliability extended far beyond the world of automobiles. During World War II, Rolls-Royce engines powered legendary fighter planes, helping to shape the course of history. Today, the company's influence can be seen in state-of-the-art automotive design, where cutting-edge technology meets timeless elegance. Whether on the road or in the skies, the name Rolls-Royce is synonymous with excellence, innovation, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. At the heart of every Rolls-Royce car is a dedication to craftsmanship that remains unchanged. Each vehicle is still meticulously handcrafted by skilled artisans, who pour their expertise and passion into every detail. From the initial design sketches to the final assembly, every step is carried out with the utmost care and precision, ensuring that each car is a true masterpiece. Every stitch in the upholstery, every polished panel, and every intricate detail is obsessively perfected. The materials used are of the highest quality, sourced from around the world, and each component is carefully selected to meet the brand's exacting standards. This attention to detail is what sets Rolls-Royce apart, creating an experience that is as luxurious as it is unique. And then there's the silver figurine on the hood, the spirit of ecstasy. More than just a decoration, it is a symbol of the brand's enduring commitment to excellence. It represents the passion, artistry, and vision that have defined Rolls-Royce for over a century, reminding us that true luxury is not just about what you drive, but how it makes you feel. Today, Rolls-Royce is owned by BMW, but the essence of the brand hasn't changed. It's still about precision, still about craftsmanship, still about commanding presence and timeless luxury. Over a century later, a Rolls-Royce still means you've arrived. Charles Rolls and Henry Royce came from opposite worlds, but together they built one. A world where vision meets precision. Their story proves that when passion meets purpose, luxury becomes legacy. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Thank you for watching.